Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing here, a little close up of the items I'm doing here. This is the control valve, and this thing is leaking out the top right here for some reason. Leaking a lot of oil. There goes a drip right there. And what's been going on is you activate this thing, and this only happens when the thing stood up, when it stood up vertical. And so this hose is about this close from this bolt thing sticking out, and it pops open and it keeps hitting this. And it was hitting right here, and eventually, luckily I caught it because this was leaking. Eventually this was gonna puncture through, and it would have been dangerous. It might have sprayed on my face and burned me. So I'm glad I caught it. So I'm replacing this hose, as I said. Yeah, so I'm gonna replace this. I'm changing this hose here. It goes to the control valve down to the tank, and I'm putting a new filter on. I'm going to replace this hose here. It just seems it's warped and just seems really brittle. I might as well do it because I'm changing all the fluid out, and if that breaks, then I gotta add more fluid. So I'm just gonna go ahead and replace that. And then I'm taking this bolt out, and inside of here is a filter that I'm going to clean. I guess you can clean it and reuse it. So I'm gonna take this out and clean that. And what else? I did the oil. I don't have the valve yet, but yeah, so I'm just getting it all ready. And yeah, and she should be brand new again almost. So it's kind of exciting. So the air filter's inside of here. You pull this tab right here, it pops it open. Air filter's in here. The manual says you clean this with soap and water. I already pulled the drain plug, which is right here. This is where you check the oil. I don't know if you can see that. I'll show a clip of that. So here's the oil drain plug. Here's the oil dipstick. Pretty self-explanatory. This is an all-around weight, motor oil weight that's good for cold and warm, I think. I'm using 10W30, and I'm putting a full synthetic oil in there. Okay, I got my oil funnel. That in there. And we're going to dump this in there. Okay, I got this filled up. I'm going to go ahead and put the cap back in. So I'm online looking at the operator's manual. I just downloaded it on Google, and go down to page 25, and pretty much tells you everything you need to know about changing the engine oil, the hydraulic oil, filter, and all that, checking oil levels and all that. It's all the way to the top of the threads on the bottom, so I'm good. So I'm going to take, this is how I'm going to drain it. I'm going to take this off so I can get a wrench in here and get all this off, get this out of the way. I'm replacing it anyways. Oh, I need a wrench. Hey. Okay, got that one. Thinking some oil is going to come pouring out of this thing. Yep. So I'm going to get a screwdriver, get this off. Wow, it was already loose. That's scary. That's pretty scary. Let's see. Get this in there. There we go. Okay, see the oil's coming out. We're going to drain that. Get all the oil out of this sucker. I might have to empty this out. This might fill up. I'm not exactly sure how much this is. So I might have to put this back on. I might have to put the hose back on to stop it. This is I think, the directions say it's 5 gallons plus you run it and then put another gallon in it. So it's a total of 6 gallons. So it's quite a bit of oil. I'm going to go ahead and take the hose completely off because I'm replacing it. that off. Inside of here is, like I said earlier, is a filter inside of here. It filters the oil, and I'm going to take this big bolt off and clean that just to check. That's maintenance that I think should be done, especially every 2 or 3 years. I'm going to go over to over here, and I'm going to take the filler cap off. I'll show you a clip of that. So this is the bolt I was talking about. This is how you fill the tank. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. Both are, but I'm going to pull this one off first, and then pull this one off, and then we're free. And then I'm probably going to go to this, take this off, and then I'll go ahead and pull the valve control off. So lefty loosey, counterclockwise, righty tighty. So I'm going to go counterclockwise to break this loose. Boom, done. Got that one off. Let that drain for a minute. Go ahead and break this loose to get maybe might help with the vacuum. So, like again, counterclockwise, lefty loosey. Boom. That's it. That's why I use a big wrench, because it's so easy to break things loose with the leverage. Love these pipe wrenches. There we go. Yeah, see, I got a little air in there. Broke the vacuum loose, and now it's just dumping out. Mostly. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off now. Curious to see what's in there. Some kind of filter. Counterclockwise. Broke loose. Get that hand tight. I can't get it off my hand now. Yeah. Some more oil's probably going to dump out of here. There she is. Ooh. So this is what it is. Looks pretty clean. There's some debris on it. I'm going to go ahead and clean this with gasoline. But so that's what's inside of the tank. Okay, I got her all clean. All ready to go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put some sealant on it. Okay, should be good. I'm going to go ahead and install it back in. What do you think? One more time? Let's go. Okay. So we got the hose off the control valve to the tank hose, hydraulic hose. I checked the filter and cleaned it inside of the tank. Cleaned this up, put that back in, and now I'm going to loosen this swivel fitting on this hydraulic hose to get it off the control valve here. And then I'm going to take this swivel fitting off, and I think hopefully I can pull this, get this back so I don't have to, I'm pretty sure, hopefully I don't have to take both sides out. I think I can just do one. And then this just turns off this fitting here. We'll just twist it off, and then the control valve's off. and then we'll put the other one back on and get this all back together. Easy enough. So like I was saying earlier, this the capacity of this tank is full, and this is empty pretty much. So it's completely full. It's up to the cap here, and this is 15-liter capacity. So that's what you need to empty. This is the capacity tank you need to empty your hydraulic fluid if you want to change it. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and take this hose off. Okay. That one off. So these hoses are just pressure fittings, so there's no plumber's tape goes on these. FYI. I'm going to grab a zip tie. Just going to zip tie this over here. Oh, don't move. I want oil going everywhere. Okay. Okay, so that's off. And now we're going to take this one off. I'm actually going to get a crescent wrench for that one because can't get the pipe wrench. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. There we go. So now we're going to pull this off, the control valve. I'm going to try to just muscle it. Oh, easy. No problem. Careful with your threads here, don't mess these up. Especially if you're using a wrench like I am. I'm going to take a picture of this, a little video, just to see how far the threads are sticking out so I can match that up later. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I was tightening it. That was dumb. Sorry about that. Don't do what I did. Okay, so now these are loose. I'm going to leave them on. I just wanted to get them broken free. So this one's tightening. Yeah, so we're going to go counterclockwise. Let's see how we can get this one off. Turn this up like this. So I went ahead and put it in the vise to get these other two off. Just letting you know. It was easier. Alright. Okay, so I got everything loose. I dropped it on accident, bent that a little bit, but I got everything loose. I'm going to leave it in so I know where they go. And so, yeah, it's ready to go. Pretty cool. Okay, I got the new control valve right here. So here's the part number for the control valve. PMJ25M-12. So I'm just going to transfer everything off the old one to the new one. Everything's loose on here, as you can see, so I'm just pull these off. I'm going to set them in here so I can get an idea where they go. Okay, so that one goes there. Just making sure that my threads are not, I'm not cross-threading anything. Okay, now I'm going to take this over to the vise and I'm going to tighten all these fittings on. Take me a minute and then we'll go ahead and install this thing. Alright, I'll be back. Just got to go a little bit more. I got a lot of pressure on this. This is the last couple turns, or last turn that I'm doing here. Okay, should be it. Maybe a little hair more. So I had a video, I took a picture of how much thread was left on the other one. And I just backtracked in my videos and a picture, and I'm matching up what they did previously. All right, I'm gonna finish up the other ones. Okay, she's all done. Ready to go back on. Looking good. Okay, we're ready to install the valve control. Exciting. Okay. Here we go. Just gonna go a half turn more. And that's where it was previously. That's all they went. It looks pretty straight there. Hair more. Now let's put all the hoses back on. Okay, here's the hydraulic oil cap. This is where you fill it. Hydraulic oil window. Check the level. You want to make sure this is full. Okay, she's all done. No leaks, ready to go.